Hello there, and thanks for joining us. I'm James Downey from CP Feeds, and today I'm with Dr. Amy Radunz from Purina Animal Nutrition. Dr. Amy is the technical beef specialist for the state of Wisconsin, and she's a huge asset for us to work together with beef producers and beef products to maximize profitability. CP Feeds is known as a dairy feed mill, but we are also the experts in beef as well in Northeast Wisconsin. We deal with cow-calf operations, feedlot operations, both native cattle and dairy beef, and we're here to help you succeed with your operation. So today we're going to talk about a few key points. Amy, anything you'd like to add as we kick it off?
No, just happy to be here today and have this discussion with you. So
let's talk first off of starting calves. Here in Northeast Wisconsin, we have a lot of calves on milk, and then some feeder cattle that folks are buying in to finish out. What is the best route to start calves here in Northeast Wisconsin to have some success the whole way through?
Well, I think it's like anything. When you make adjustments or make changes, those transitions become really critical, right? And so really the challenges that I think you face no matter what, in any of those situations, right? We got to get cattle to eat, right? Mm-hmm. And then, how do we keep them eating? How do we reduce the stress as much as we can? And those stressors come in a lot of different forms, right? There's nutritional stress, health stress. They might have new pen mates and all of those other things, right? So we can create a lot of stressors in those situations. So I think, first of all, how do we minimize as many stresses as we can? So that's one piece of it. But also, how do we deliver some nutrition that helps us during that phase? And I think it really is thinking about, how do I make a good transition from their previous diet to this new diet, right? So keys of thinking about, how do I step up energy or step down protein, all of those types of things. How do we maintain gut health? So I think looking at feed additives that help do a good job of keeping the gut healthy. How do we reduce the impacts of coccidiosis? I think, and then even delivering, especially some trace minerals and vitamins that help support that immune system. Those are all things that we really need to focus on in making those transitions with those calves.
I think you hit the high points for sure. We're seeing calves here with questionable colostrum status as newborns. How can we overcome that? That's one thing I think that we as CP Feeds nutritionists can really help with, is that we can come onto your operation and look, where are some stressors? If you're a farmer raising animals, you might miss some of those because you see them every day. You're going through your job, you're getting your chores done. But a second set of eyes is always helpful to make sure that we're reducing or at least aware of the stressors that some of these cattle are facing.
Yeah, and sometimes those are simple things within a facility that you're not realizing could be happening, right, to create stressors. Or sometimes I've gone into operations and, okay, well, we've weaned them, but then we've also castrated them, we've implanted them, we've done all this other stuff all at the same time. And it's okay, maybe we need to spread some of these things out a little bit, right? And not just hit them all at once with those stressors. And now we've opened up that immune system, and we don't have the nutrition there to support it.
Absolutely. Obviously, our immune system requires a lot of energy to run. So if we can keep it working at base levels instead of exploding when you have an issue, I think that can save us in the long run. Dr. Amy has been a huge asset for us. She's available for farm visits. Our staff here at CP Feeds is ready to serve you as well. And it's been a lot of fun for us to dive into the beef world a little bit, look at these big picture items, and try to maximize what farmers can do on their farm. Anything else to add for today's discussion?
No, I think those were some really key points. I think you and I have spent a lot of time on farm having these discussions and having good discussions with producers, and happy to, again, work with you guys and producers to figure out what best fits for them.
Thanks for joining us today, Dr. Amy. And folks, thanks for watching or listening to this podcast. Please reach out if we can help you in any way, and we'll talk to you again soon.